Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. This is our BMW 335 Xdrive Touring. This is the M Sport with the 8-speed ZF gearbox. The car is on a 17 plate, registered March 2017. So there's no VED tax on this car, which is really nice because that's an additional, I think it's £325 a year on top of the road tax. So that doesn't apply to this car. Now this car's only covered 17,507 miles with full service history. I've got 2 keys of the car. The car is finished in Melbourne red metallic. It's a very distinguishing colour. And what we've actually done, we've put some black gloss grills in the front here. Now these are genuine BMW grills. I just picked these up this morning. So I'll just come in and show you. The car is really, really clean. Sorry, I didn't realise I wasn't pointing at the right place. And if I just try and change the colour a little bit. Not the colour, the brightness. You can see that shine on that bonnet is absolutely beautiful. The guys have detailed the whole car. It's all been machine polished. It's a really gorgeous colour. There we go. Now additionally, what we've done, the mirrors were originally red and we finished them in a black gloss. They've been painted, they're not wrapped or anything. The finish on the mirrors is beautiful. No little frog eyes or anything. Done a really nice job with the mirrors. So there's both the mirrors. Just while we're here, we'll take you up onto the roof. A couple of tiny little, don't know if you can see in this light. The lighting is very funny today on this car. A couple of tiny little stone chips there have been touched in, but no scratches, no bird dropping stains or anything like that. Let me just see if I can focus. Let's see, there we go. All lovely and clean up here. And just come back out, see the rear of the car. See if I can get it. Better view there. If I step back, give you the side profile. Now this car's got a lovely spec on it. This has got the adaptive M Sport suspension, so totally different shock absorbers on this car. When you go into economy or comfort mode, the shock absorbers will relax by pushing the fluid to the other side of the shock absorber, giving you a softer ride. And then when you want it in sport, the valve on the shock absorber will push more fluid in and give a firmer ride. Just got the M Sport brakes in there. All the wheels are in lovely condition. The tyres have got plenty of tread on there as well. Lots of tread on the tyres. Let's show you how nice and clean. Take you up along the top of the bumper there. No scratches. The car's debadged at the back. If you'd like badges, I'm sure we can get some badges on there. It's an option when you buy the car new. You can have the badges or not have, or some people take them off afterwards. Got the sun protection glass as well. Obviously the LED lights at the front and rear parking sensors, front fog lights. We're running short of time today, so we won't get as many pictures of the car, so I'm going to try and concentrate on the car in the video. Small LED lights under the door handles and under the doors, the puddle lights. I'll bring you in round the filler cap here. You'll see there's no scratches. The guys have done a great job of detailing the car. It's really nice. Let me just open up this filler cap. See, all lovely and clean in here. Shut that. So on the Touring, as many of you probably know, there's split tailgate, so you can open up the glass alone, pull the parcel shelf back, close that down. It's electric tailgate. If we take a look, we've got a button up here to close the boot. You can also do this with the key by pressing and holding the buttons on the fob, and it will open and close the boot. No damage up here. Take a look down here once more. Just trying to concentrate on giving you the best view. Okay, so you've got the netting there as well. No scratches up there. Got the 12-volt socket in the back. Little hooks on the side there as well. Extended storage. And then this is where, oops, let's just open that again. The parcel shelf, there's two separate components here. This one, and then the netting is a separate piece as well. This piece here can go in here and lays across there, so you can put that out the way when you want to drop the seats down. So you've got somewhere to put it. Obviously the seats all drop down, and there's no damage on here either. Really nice and clean, so we'll close that down. Okay, let's take a look in the front passenger side. So we've got the Harman Kardon stereo sound, 16 speakers in total. We've got additional speaker up on the top there in front of the navigation. The door card is all lovely. No marks, puddle lights. All the leather is in really nice condition, as you'd expect for a car of this mileage. Centre armrest. The Pro Nav media, the iDrive wheel that you can write on as well. Let's take a look in the back. Again, this door card, lovely condition. There's no dig marks, no marks on any of the trim there. Got the puddle lights down here. And if you just look at the seal, no scratches. The seatbelt hasn't been jammed in there. And if we take a look in the back, see the speakers in the door card on the other side as well. All of the leather, really nice in there. Let's come round to the offside rear. Let's take a look in there. If you can get focused, there we go. And again, let's take you around the edges there, all the rubbers. Just look how clean that is. It's really sharp. Puddle lights again. Door card's immaculate. And if we come inside, look how clean all this is. No scratches. Excuse the shaking. Let's try and, there we go. Let's have a look in the driver's side. Just worth pointing out the little lights underneath there. And again, just look how clean this is. Come down and see the puddle light on this side. We've got the folding electric mirrors. Just focus in. So they're anti-dazzle and auto dipping depending which side you've left the switch on here. All of the interiors are being cleaned with a steamer as well, so they're sort of sanitized at the same time. Given the current environment, it's a really good practice. Auto lights, auto wipers. We've got high beam assist as well on this car, so the headlights will automatically dip down when you get oncoming traffic. Just jump in. We've also got heads-up display. Let's just make sure that door's shut. I'm going to see if I can show you the heads-up display. If I get this, is it there? Right, it's right down low. So, white car in front, just below the headlight. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Okay, so you'll just see some text there moving through. That's the radio channels, and you'll see the speedo showing 0 on the left. So when you're looking forward, this is the display that will show you your navigation and all sorts of information, your telephone contacts, etc. Just going to move the steering column down a bit. Let's come out again. So 17,613 miles. We've got this is the mode button that changes from DAB radio through to the hard drive and the different radio stations, and you can draw through the different channels there. You've got voice activation there. If we clear this, so we've got the the iDrive up here. We can flick through. We've got the media, your DAB channels, music collection, that was the other one. I knew there was another one. Your Bluetooth audio, USB, and then your sound, your Hardin Carman Logic 7 surround with your graphic equalizer. And then if we've got the heated seats down here, dual climate control, and I always point out that you've got sub menus down here with all different information. Your map views, for example, perspective. With these buttons here, you can save not just these windows, but radio channels, telephone numbers, etc., and make them shortcuts. So basically you don't have to go into this sub menu, and you can put that in direction of travel for number 7. And so you could have your mum or your wife or your girlfriend on number 1 to dial out for telephone. If I press number 8 now, you'll see the view changes straight back. Cup holders, ZF gearbox, 8-speed, sport mode. This is the iDrive wheel where you can write on the top. So if we go into navigation, address input, we've got voice control, which is okay, but I find it easier just to write on here, to be honest with you. You can be quite lazy with your handwriting. It's pretty good at picking it up. We come out of there. Connected drive is where you can link up to some of the options that BMW have. They give you weather, Flickr, and various different things. I don't know many people that use it, but it's available if you need it. And this is where you've got all your other settings that you can go through, your touch pad, your displays, your vehicle status, tyre pressures, servicing. So this car's due to go in next week. We're running a bit behind with prepping the cars. So we've got the PDI in here, oil and filter. Next one will be a brake fluid change, and then the next one is an oil change which is due, and the vehicle check, brake fluid check, front pads, and rear pads are there. So sometimes when people have the car serviced at specialists, they don't always have the equipment to put servicing into the iDrive. The specialists that I use can do that, so it'll all go into the iDrive, it'll all be reset, and if there's anything on the BMW system, we'll be able to upload that onto there as well. So that will all be updated. And then we've got a USB and auxiliary in the armrest. Did I show you in here? We've got all the books in there as well. Right, we'll take a look outside. Oh, before we do, as I mentioned, the car has adaptive suspension. So when you're in Eco Pro or Comfort, the suspension is relaxed. As soon as you go into Sport or Sport Plus, the suspension gets firmer for a better driving experience at speed. You've got sport displays, etc. And you can configure what you want to change on the car. You'll see the picture of the car, see how it highlights. Now they all highlight these items, but you do need to have adaptive suspension fitted to the car from factory for it to change anything. Let's take a look under the bonnet. Just remind myself it is 2 pulls, and then you can just pop the bonnet straight up. So this is our twin turbo 6-cylinder 315 PS, which is about 313 brake horsepower, 630 newton meters of torque on these engines. The whole engine bay has been cleaned by hand. We use a lot of WD-40 to clean under here. We take off any of the little wax deposits that are left from factory, which no one seems to ever clean off, but I can't stand the sight of it. It just looks messy, so we take that all off. Bit of OCD there. All lovely and clean up under here. What a clean, lovely engine bay. Pop that back down. So thank you for watching the video. I'm feeling a bit under the weather still, so I'm hoping I've done a good job of covering everything on the car. If you read through the advert, all the spec will be in the advert, and if you're unsure about anything or have any questions, please pick up the phone and call us. We have various different finance options, warranty options. It's a stunning looking car, and these cars are very strong price wise. They fetch really good money. They hold their value so well, the 335 Tourings. I don't think I've seen them drop in price at all in the last year. They're very desirable. You know, you've got four-wheel drive system, you've got immense power, followed by great economy. I mean, there's not a lot else you want really. A great family car. Thank you, take care, speak to you soon. Bye.